Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check. Are we here? Are we live? I think we are good. I know we're just looking at a settings menu right now, but both Fate, which we played yesterday, and then this game, the Centennial case, they both just they give you the settings and then they just jump you right into the game with no like title screen or anything. So I haven't done anything, but the game has like basically begun, but I paused it right away. So we haven't missed anything. You don't need to worry about that. Bitrate is too high. Bitrate, no, we're not dropping frames. Twitch is crazy. I'm pretty sure. Correct, we are. I hate when it just lies to me like that. When it shows that like my bitrate and my thing is bad, like, what are you talking about? Usually I just refresh and it's like, no, you're good now. All right, sick. Okay, so we're playing the Centennial case, a Shijima story. It is, I believe it's a detective game of some kind, and it's called the Centennial case because century, 100 years. The game audio might be a little high, so tell me that as well. But it's some kind of mystery that is taking place over 100 years, and I think we do a little time swapping, like we're like, oh, we're in this time era, and then boom, we're in another time period, and then boom, we're in another time period. I think that's what's going on. We'll find out more as we play. I mean, I can rewind all the way to the beginning. It is literally just this opening thing, but let's just have it play out. (2022), remember that. That's where we're starting. So, okay, and I can... So what can I do? Log is probably just that. Info. Relations. Okay. This is just the beginning setup. I'm kind of blocking, but you can see. Got the gardener and the housekeeper, editor, mystery writer, and then we have the Shijima family. Okay. 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 I can't even look at anything else. Let's just keep it moving. 28 years old mystery writer. She is investigating the Shijima family. Haruka Kagami. How do I get rid of this? Okay, maybe it just sits there. Maybe it just sits there. 35 years old, cell cycle researcher. Returns to his family home to solve the mystery fruit of the youth. Okay, that's what I should do. I should be pausing. I should be pausing when I read these clues because they're coming very fast. We're getting info pretty quickly here. So I'm gonna have to just like, yeah, I guess that is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep pausing anytime a new clue shows up so that I'm not talking over the subtitles constantly. So we got Haruka. She is a mystery writer and she is investigating the Shijima family. And then it just skipped to the next one. Then we have Eiji Shijima, 35 years old, cell cycle researcher. Kind of ties into the Centennial thing. Hey, I wasn't done with that. Returns to his family home to solve the mystery of the fruit of youth and skeletal remains, which seem to be other clues that I maybe do not have access to yet. I'm not sure. You know what? Can I go into the analysis? This is also new. Okay, there's a lot of info here. Haruka Kagami's most popular novel, the detective Makoto Nishimari solves murder cases using scientific analysis of ancient Japanese customs and legends. Killer DNA is the third book. Makoto Nishimari appears in each of the books and famously says, "The path of logic lines up," just before solving a case. The series has more than 600,000 copies in circulation, and they are making a movie. Congratulations. And then the last clue, Akari Yamase, who is not this woman on screen. I'm not sure if she even showed her face yet. She is 36. She pushed Haruka to make her debut as a writer and responsible for making the series a hit. Is she the publisher or just her friend? Let's go. That's Akari. So hold on. Why is she behind the book stand? She's packing up. She must be a publisher or she's some kind of editor or something. She works with Haruka.
2人の顔が見たかったっていうのはまあ確かなんだけど、今日はお願いがあってきたんだ。お願い？
Okay.
今度俺の成果で100年に一度の代替わりの行事がある。
Once in a century.
その時にどうしても調べてほしいことがあって。
英二さんのご実家って富士山麓にある立派なお屋敷ですよね。
ああ、長年にわたって医療、とりわけ
He lives at Mount Fuji. So they're rich, rich. You're disowned?
そこで作家のはるかさんの手を借りて取材という体裁で調べられないかと。
何を調べるんですか？
代々うちに伝わる不老の果実。
Okay.
掘り起こされた白骨死体について。
静岡県富士峰郡天満村にあります日本家屋の庭で昨日午後3時ごろ白骨化した遺体が発見され110番通報がありました。遺体は大きな油の木の
Not buried that deep.
年齢や性別は不明ということで
But maybe I'm reading into it too much. Tenmamura Shizuoka. Beautiful. Beautiful place. Holy. Got a very traditional tea ceremony going on. Yoko. Pause. 50 years old, Ryoei's wife. She lights incense every day in memory of Ryoei's previous wife. How good of her. Yo, those teacups like that are usually like... those are like thousands of dollars. I don't know this one for sure because it's like a prop, but like those traditional ones, fucking expensive.
英二さんが小説の監修もしてらしたなんて。
はい。この加賀見遥さんが書いたミステリー小説の価格交渉を英二さんにお願いしてるんです。
じゃあトリックなんかも彼が？
トリックは私が。
すごいわね。私もたまに読みますけど、犯人が分かったためしかなくて、何か読むコツとかあるんですか？
そうですね。ミステリーには当然謎っていうものがありますよね。
Every story contains a mystery. Wow.
謎を解く手がかりも必ずある。それらを結びつけて考えてみると、なんとなく仮説が浮かび上がってくるものなんですよ。
謎と手がかりを結びつける？
はい。
It's never that easy, but okay.
ミステリーには謎があり、謎を解く手がかりも必ずある。私はこの頭の中の思考空間で謎と手がかりをパズルのように組み合わせ、仮説を導き出し、論理の道をつなげていく。
その推理をサポートするのが俺か。
あくまで私の頭の中のイメージのエイジさんですけどね。
Okay.
じゃあ早速。
Do we need
やってみ
him?
ましょう。
What purpose does he... Clues. On the left, cognitive reasoning space. On the left, you'll find some mysteries already in place with clues floating around them. Okay. There are open spaces around mysteries. Mysteries and clues can be connected by placing relevant clues in this space. Ah! Okay. Well, that is the national test alert. I forgot that they were sending that out. I'm glad it works. Incredible. That was insanely loud. Okay. Clues. Oh, we're just putting... Okay. Hypotheses. Clues help solve mysteries. Connecting the two creates hypotheses. Create multiple hypotheses to uncover the truth. Okay. I can do that. I feel like I've been pretty good at being a detective on stream. I feel like I've... Like, I don't know, I talk it out loud, so maybe it helps me a little bit. Switch back the scenes. Left and right. To move the path of logic back and forth, press R for finer control over movement. That I actually don't understand. Reasoning. Reasoning is complete when... Okay, so I'm just doing this again, right? I don't actually need to move this.
とまあこんな感じで。
はあ。
謎と手がか
I
りを
see.
仮説を立てる。それがミステリーを読むコツです。
山瀬さんは編集をなさっているんですよね。英二さんとは。
科学設定の交渉してくれる先生を探していたところ知り合いまして、今日のことも無理言って取材をお願いしたんです。ご快諾いただきありがとうございます。
主人がぜひにって、どうぞゆっくりしていってくださいね。
Tell us about the fruit of immortality, please.
あら、お似合いですわ。
着物なんて何年ぶりだろ
へえ、かっこいいじゃないですか。
ほんと見違えました。
う。下手な格好して桜参りに参加するのもな。わざわざ用意してくれたし、何より。
Hmm? Okay. I feel like I want to say square. You want it to look good for Akari, because I think that's true. It seems like he likes her, but you know, this is a very like hierarchical family, and you know, maybe this puts me on like off footing with the mother. So we'll stay clean for now. We'll just prompt him.
何より何です？もしかしてあかりさんにかっこいいとこ。
Okay, we said the same thing no matter what.
でも
They got me.
よかった。
どなたかの着物なんですか？
いや、これは昔俺のために仕立ててもらったやつで。
お客様でしたか。
申し訳ございません。
She looks a little ragged.
お久しぶりです。
She looks.
すいません。俺、会
Whoa.
ったことありましたっけ？
Come on, she works for you.
弥生さんがいらしたのは3年前だから、2人は初対面かしら。その前にどこかで？
いえ、なんだか
Okay. So that's obviously something's going on there. Yayoi Kasuga has worked as a live-in housekeeper at the Shijima family estate for 3 years, handling all the housework. Now hold on, can I go back and read? He's 35 years old. She's the second wife, so I don't know if she's actually the mother of this guy. I don't know if Yoko is the mother of Eiji. 50, 35. She would have been 25? No, she would have been 15? So she's probably not his mother. But she's the second wife. I'm like, immediately I'm just like, because she's like, oh, you're back. But he's never met her before. It's a mystery, and with all these things, with these big families and whatnot, like, hold on, can we bring this up again? Okay, we gotta read those in just a second. Bring up the relations right here. Okay, so. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but what this is telling me is that Yoko is not the, like, biological mother of any of these three. And they're not showing us who the mom is. I mean, immediately in my head, somehow, like, I assume that, like, Yayoi Kasuga is somehow the mother of Eiji, or all of them, or, she has more of a relation to the family than is being told. Because she knows him, even though he's been quote-unquote disowned. But I don't know how long he's been disowned for. She said, oh, you're back. And then they said, oh, you've never met. She's only been working here for 3 years. So he hasn't been home for 3 years, which is a pretty long-ass time. Anyway, well, Mount Fuji. Oh, this is literally just telling people what Mount Fuji is. Trick is telling people what a trick is. I mean, this is schemes devised by perpetrators to conceal their crimes. Japan's preeminent mystery writer, Edogawa Rampo, compiled more than 800 tricks used in the genre. 9 categories in his catalog of tricks. Of the 9 categories, ones often used are the locked room trick. We know what a locked room is. The alibi trick, where it seems impossible for the culprit to have been at the crime scene at the time. The double roll trick, dons a disguise to conceal their true identity. The narrative trick, where the author misleads the reader. Something deemed impossible in film or television. I feel like they're gonna try to do that here, but who knows? Okay, anyway. Yayoi Kasuga, housekeeper.
懐かしい香りがしたものですから。それ私かも。シトラスの香水使ってるから。
そう言われるとほんのりいい香り。こちら住み込みでお手伝いをしてもらってる。
Anyway, something weird's going on with her. Something.
それで
この後の桜前に使い最後を揃えておけと旦那様に申し付けられたんですが、どこにあるのかわからないものがございまして。
それなら一緒に見ましょう。エイジさん、私は後で合流するわ。しじま桜のところに先に皆さんで行かれてて。
Okay.
あの方がエイジさんのお母様？
No.
失礼ですが、もしかして義理の？
なんでわかった？
ですね、
I figured that out as well. By connecting mysteries and clues, you'll create a hypothesis. This hypothesis is the most important part of your reasoning, and that's the key to... So, proof that Yoko is Eiji's stepmother. What evidence is there for this? When Yoko saw Eiji wearing a kimono, she said she was glad there was a spare for him. That is kind of a weird thing to say, but... Am I crazy? It does... Like, it says... Yoko asked if Eiji comes up with the crime tricks. She seems to think he's the one who devises the tricks. Is it these two? Like... Oh god, there's always some strange logic sometimes. Is this like, oh, she doesn't really know what his job is? Yeah, okay, that is kind of what I was getting at. There was some distance between Yoko and Eiji. Yeah, like they weren't super close. As shown by the way she spoke to him. There's a chance Yoko isn't Eiji's birth mother. I figured that out myself, though. That's one of the hardest things in these mystery games is when you kind of like... You either figure something out or you think you figured something out. And, what is it? But you don't know how to, like, explain it. So can I just put this over here, too? Just to see what this is, I guess? I mean, this is the same. This is weird. She didn't know you had your own kimono. Like... Hypothesis. Yoko seemed happy that there was a spare kimono for Eiji. If she were his mother, she'd know that he had a kimono. There's a chance Yoko isn't... Okay. It's the same hypothesis. Can I choose like which one? I mean, they both come out the same. The distance is the one that makes more sense to me. She, even as the stepmother, she should know, you know, she should kind of know that he has a kimono there. Right? But whatever. Right? Like... But that, I mean, that was just a tutorial, so... To solve a case, you must select and present a hypothesis. As the basis of your reasoning, a hypothesis must be created first. Oh, so now I can choose, because I made two hypotheses. And I can choose which one. There's just seems to be distance between. That's what it seemed to me. She...
陽子さん、さっきエイジさんのこと彼と言っていました。親子にしてはよそよそしいし、そもそも若すぎます。
Too young. I mean, yeah, that's the main thing. She's way too young. She would have had him at 15 years old, and he's the second son.
何よりこの着物はお母さんがくれたものだから、そう言おうとしたんじゃないですか
5歳さんなんだよ。陽子さんは俺が家を出た後に
After he left the family, they got married. Okay, okay. So, recently.
まあな。
陽子さん、白骨死体が見つかった時家にいらしたんですよね。後でその状況も聞かないと。
あくまでも取材だって手にしておいてくれよ。いろいろ調べてるってバレたら親父に何て言われるか。
そんなに怖いんですか。
まあ会えばわかるさ。
え？
さあ桜を見に行こう。
She's smart. Haruka's smart.
これがシジマ桜。
100年ぶりか。まさか本当に
100 years?
この桜の下から白骨死体が見つかったんですよね。
あ
Why were they even
あ
digging under the
忘れ
tree?
たのか。
殺された？
例の白骨死体、胸のあたりに刃物で傷つけられたような跡があったの。
そんな。でもそれなら警察が調べてくれるんじゃないですか？
親父が警察に突っかかってるんだよ。あの白骨死体の身元が分かるまでは決して公にしてくれるなって警察に言ったんだけど、どうやらマスコミに情報が漏れたらしくてね。もっともそれがなくてもどうやら100年ほど前の死体らしいし、警察も捜査を急ぐ理由がない。だから俺がこの謎を解き明かした。
100 years old, okay.
エイジさんが知りたいのは。
He probably wants to know the identity of the skeleton, I would imagine. The killer, I mean, it's like some loops to jump through to get to that, but, you know. I mean,
白骨死体の正体ですよね。
死体の身元も殺した犯人もどっちも
okay, he wants to know
100
both,
年も
so.
前の白骨死体の真相を今更知ったところでどうするんですか？
俺には大きな意味があるんだ。あの白骨死体はシジマの家に伝わる不老の実に関係しているんじゃないかと俺は踏んでいる。
不老の実。前も言ってましたけど、何ですかそれ？
正しくは時軸の角の好み。古事記にも出てくる不老不死のありがたい果物で、俺は亡くなった母さんから聞かされたんだ。代々シジマの家には
They mentioned that in
伝わっている。
AI Somnium Files
俺
too.
は見たこともないし、親父も教えてくれない。でもあの家のどこかにあるなら、俺が見つけ出してそれを未来の医療に役立てたい。
エイジさん研究者なのにとんでもないこと言いますよね。
いやいや、人の老化は科学で解決できる見込みがあるんだ。
Yeah, there is like things you can do to counter aging, but it's not like
細胞分裂の回数を決める
a fruit that
このチケットを消費することが老化だと思ってくれたらいい。でも自然界にはそのチケットがいつまでもなくならない存在がある。
なくならない？
例えばがん細胞とかな。奴らが無限に増殖を繰り返すのはテロメアが都度修復されるため、いわば不老なんだ。だから人を不老にする成分を含んだ果実があったとしても
okay.
決しておかしくはない。
人を不老にする果実。なんだっけ。
It's the Tokijiku no. I think it's the full thing. It starts with this though.
時軸の。
時軸でいいよ。
その時軸と白骨死体にどんな関係があるんですか？
時軸をめぐって今から100年前に殺人事件が起きたという話を入手したんだ。
That's a
あの
coincidence.
白骨死体は年代的にそれに絡んでいるかもしれない。
殺人事件。
俺もあんまり詳しくはないんだけど、志島家では昔から未解決事件に巻き込まれたり事故死したりする人が多くてね。頼む、はるかさん。俺は時軸のありかと志島家にまつわる事件、あの白骨死体の真相を解き明かしたい。一緒に手伝ってくれないか？
Yes. Of course.
喜んで手伝わせていただきます。
I'm interested in it myself.
どこから取り掛かればいいのか。
それなら私が資料預かってるわ。
資料？
しかもそれは
家を出たお前が一番乗りとはな。
エイジ兄さん久しぶり。
都合のいい時だけ帰ってきて、今さら大
Okay, here we go. We got some new characters. We got, this must be the older brother, Kazunaga Shijima, 45, medical consultant, eldest, next in line to become the head, and he's a smoker. Okay, that's gonna come back for sure.
代わりの行事に口出すわけじゃないだろうな。
And the youngest, 25. So they're all in the medical field. Okay. Medical student, 25 years old, has personally looked into. Motherfucker, I'm reading that. Has personally looked into the many mysteries surrounding his family. Okay, so two of them are researching the mysteries.
鏡はるかさんですよね。探偵西森誠シリーズの。
I'm a huge
ご存知
fan.
ですか？
はい。ほら、和中兄さん、探偵西森誠シリーズだよ。論理の道がつながりましたってかっこいい決め台詞の。
知らないな。
Okay, classic eldest brother dickhead.
担当編集の山瀬あかりさん。兄の和中と弟の光則です。
どうも。お二人は何をされにこちらへ？
取材で来てるんだよ。
桜の下の白骨死体。ミステリー作家にはたまらないでしょう。
What a jerk. This guy must have zero friends. I don't need to play nice with him. We don't want to get kicked off the property, though. He's a dickhead, though. I don't need to play nice with him.
とても興味がありますとお答えすれば満足ですか？
ミステリー作家なら当ててみてくださいよ。あれが誰の白骨死体なのか。論理の道はつながりましたって。
What's your problem, man? You never even met me.
わかりました。調べてみます。
The head of the family.
お邪魔しています。
エイジ、久しぶりだな。
お変わりないようで。
お前に着物は似合わんな。
仕事柄着ることがなくて助かりますよ。
白衣姿も似合ってなかったがね。
He's such a dick. Oh my god. The keys to solving a case will be displayed as clues. Obtain clues with triangle. Oh, so I have to... You can also press left and right to check for clues. Press up and down to toggle between clues and people. I claimed the clue. Clue claimed. Not that you look any better in a lab coat. Though they hadn't seen each other in a while, Ryoe remarked that Eiji does not look good in a lab coat. An excellent clue that I have gathered. I mean, he knows what his job... I mean, okay.
何の研究やってるんだ。
関係ないでしょ。
まあいい。いらっしゃい。Shijima良栄です。
Ryoe Shijima, 70 years old, head of the family, called on his sons to participate in the family's traditional ceremony held every 100 years.
あなたがベストセラー作家ですか。
And you must be the best-selling writer. So, wait. Ryoe called me a best-selling writer. We are, so don't know how that's a clue, but let's keep going. I'm indebted to Eiji for all his help. Best-selling is a bit of a stretch. You've heard of me. Let's go with you've heard of me?
私のことをご存知なんですか？
本を読んだことはありませんが。
I haven't read any of your books, though.
桜参りは代々伝わっている100年に一度の大事な行事です。参列も次第も構わないが邪魔だけはしないでほしい。本来は部外者立ち入り禁止なのです。
ありがとうございます。ご迷惑はおかけしないとお約束いたします。
実のところあの白骨死体のせいでマスコミが余計な勘繰りをしてきていい迷惑なのです。
What a nuisance that skeleton is.
きちんと取材をして世に出してくれるならば私たちも助かります。
あの人は？
ああ、庭師の草刈さん。 昔からシジマ桜の手入れに来てくれてる。
見事だ。草刈さんのおかげです。私は何も。
We got Takehiko Kusakari, 46 years old, gardener, looks after the Shijima grounds, knowledgeable about local flora.
では始めよう。
It does only bloom every 100 years, which is impressive. Impressively, like, inefficient. Now that you mentioned it, that tree blows. The tree is fine. It just, it's good, but it's like, I don't even know. Like, it's a huge cherry blossom tree, but is it like 100 years old impressive? Or I mean, like once every 100 years impressive? No, not really. I mean, I've never seen one that big, but if it blooms only once every 100 years, like, that's insane.
良平さんなんですけど、私のことをどれくらいご存知なんですか？というと、ちょっと気になったんですよね。
Something he said makes me think. He said, "You're that best-selling writer, huh?" That's what he said. To review a case, go to a screen with relevant info. Has Ryoe heard of Haruka? Yes. He said this. Not that you look any better in a lab coat. Why would this be anything? It's this. He said... Huh? They don't want it there. He doesn't know I'm a mystery writer. Why? Why is that the hypothesis? Ryoe thought of Haruka as a best-selling writer, but he doesn't seem to know that she's a mystery writer. Why? Because... Is it because he doesn't assume that she's here for the skeleton? Is that... Why? I'm confused why that hypothesis would come up. He read the interview. Ryoe told Eiji he didn't look good in a lab coat. Where would he have seen Eiji wearing a lab coat? He must have read the interview in that magazine. That's also how he knew about the writer that Eiji's helping. So he thinks I'm like a scientific writer because of that? That I can buy a little bit more than this other one. But why would he say best-selling writer? Has Ryoe heard of Haruka? He has. I'm gonna go with this. He must have heard about me from reading his son's like interview thing. That's how he must. That's the only.
亮英さん、インタビュー記事を見て私を知ったんだと思います。英二さんの白衣が似合っていないと言ってました。多分亮英さん、インタビュー記事の英二さんの写真を
It's
見たんです。
really reading into that a lot, but
私が前もって亮英さんに送っておいたの。ついでにあなたのことも伝えておいたわ。ベストセラー作家だって。
ミステリー小説書いて
so
る
both were correct.
だって他の屋敷の人ならともかく亮英さんにミステリーみたいな娯楽小説書いてるって
They were both correct.
大丈夫かなあ。ところで皆さんはどちらに？
ああ、仏壇にお線香をあげるって言ってたけど。
どうしたんですか？
ああ、大したものじゃないんだけどストラップ落としちゃって。さっきの桜のところかな。後で見に行ってみるわ。
You're littering on like family heritage grounds.
桜参りにこのお屋敷、見つかった白骨死体、それに時軸、どれも謎めいてますね。
時軸。
そういえばさっきあかりさんが言ってた資料って？
ああ、そうだ。これが取っかかりよ。英二さんが発見してきたの。
新青年、江戸川乱歩がデビューした雑誌ですね。
さすがね。今から100年近く前に発売されたこの雑誌にある小説が載ったの。
The Wandering Mummy.
シジマヨシノ。
Yoshino Shijima.
まさか英二さんのご先祖？
連作ものだったのになぜか続きが発表されることがなかった。この話に出てくるのよ、時軸が。さっき英二さんが言っていた100年前の殺人事件っていうのはこれのこと。
でも小説ですよね。
Someone wrote about their own
そういうことになっ
murder.
てるけどね。ここに書かれている話が本当に起こった事件だったの。
つまり実話ってこと？
これを読めば大正時代の
Genius.
時軸がどういう顛末をたどったのかがわかる。
このまま読んでもいいですか？
うん。でも一つだけ問題が。
問題？
ところどころ虫食いだったり亡くなっていたり完璧じゃないのよ、この話。
確かにこれを読むのは骨が折れそうですね。表現も古いし。
There's not a better copy?
でもあなただって
There's not a copy with no holes in it?
登場人物を身近な人に当てはめてみたら。例えばこの主人公の女の子、作家志望なの。これってはるかにぴったりじゃない？
じゃあこの相手役の女水、この人は？
頭が良くて孤高な感じの男性。誰が思い浮かぶ？
She's talking about AG. She's talking about this guy.
まあ英二さんなのかな。
大事なのはあなたが想像しやすいかどうか。そこを優先してみて。
わか
Okay.
りました。あ、ちなみに他の登場人物は？
さっき会ったシジマ家の人たちを置き換えてみるのはどう？
Are we gonna go into the book or something?
なるほど、やってみます。私たちが初めて出会ったのは大正11年の春のことでした。先の世界戦争にもたらした好景気が終わるや、流行り病がまたこの国を襲い、たくさんの人々が命を落としました。世の中は決して明るくありません。でもだからこそ私たちは生きる喜びを、生きる欲望をなお一層求めるのでありましょう。デモクラシー、人が生きるための自由と平等と権利、 今を生きる命の花は死者のむくろの上に咲いているのです。
Chapter 1 The Wandering Mummy.
その日、
I love seeing old
東
footage
京
like
市内
this.
某所にある後藤銀作という方のお屋敷である個人売買会が行われる予定でした。そこで不老の果実時軸が売りに出されるという噂を聞きつけた私はどうにかして売買会に参加する方法を探っていました。その果実を手に入れるために。
正則くん、節さん。
今日はよろしくお願いね、銀作さん。
こちらこそだよ、節さん。どうぞどうぞ。節さんも。
Whoa, come on, bro. Really doing it with the guy right there?
すみません。
She was standing still. How'd you bump into her?
それ返してもらえるかな。
Can I claim that as a clue?
すみません。
Bro's got a vial of
豚
blood.
の血ですよね、それ。
Pig's blood?
何に使うんですか？そんな大事そうな小瓶に入れて。私の家でも飼ってたんです。可愛がっていた豚も食用で処理されたりしていたのでよく覚えてるんです。
あんな一瞬でわかるものか。
ええ、まあ。
これは大事なものでね。
A precious item. Is this person going to the private auction? If so, maybe I can tag along. I don't know. These split choices feel like they're the same choice, and I'm just.
この人も売買会の参加者？
何と偽って売りに出すんですか、それ。万病の薬？それとも竜の血？
Dragon's blood? Who am I? Okay, well, I'm Yoshino Shijima.
Shijima Yoshino と申します。
I do know who you're talking about. 17 years old, only daughter of the Shijima family. Okay.
個人売買会に参加されるんですよね。私も参加したいんです。でも参加者はそれぞれ不老不死に関わる品物を用意しなければならないと聞いて。
Every person has to bring something related to immortality?
あの人は違うのに。
あの人。
中に入っていた女の人、多分売買会の主人と特別な関係なんだと思います。
She got in as a +1.
そういう人は中に入れるんですよ。
どうしてそう思うんだ。
一緒に来た男性にバレないように二人は触れ合っていました。慣れた感じで。
They're in an affair.
あ、待って。いいんですか？ただの豚の血だって言いふらしますよ。
私に何をしてほしい？
お供のものでも何でもいい。一緒に入れてもらえませんか？お願いします。
君の推理は間違っている。彼女はれっきとした参加者だ。
ちょっと。
来ないのか？
I knew it. I knew he was gonna say that
君
line.
の観察眼は面白い。役に立ちそうだ。
Come on already. Aren't you coming?
ああ、いらっしゃい。
はじめまして、草加です。個人売買会の件、節さんから伺いまして。
知り合いだったんだ。ずるい。
聞いてるよ。女水さんだね。節さん、先ほどお見えになりました。
Okay, we got Josui Kusaka. Complete unknown.
だよ。そちらは？
私の友のものです。お気になさらず。
そうですか。さあさあどうぞ中へ。
She carries my
会が
bags.
始まるまでお茶でも飲んでゆっくりしてくれたまえ。どうかされましたか。
いえ、
By the way, there is a demon on the second floor. We're not saying anything. We're already sneaking in. We don't need to get caught.
何でもありません。
Eh?
思わぬ形で売買会への潜入に成功した私は時軸を手に入れる機会を探ることになったのです。
よし。
Yosh. Yosh.
これひょっとしてエイジさんとロマンス始まっちゃいません？エイジさんじゃなくて女水さんね。あくまでも姿形だけってことで割り切ってね。わかりました。戻ります。
皆さ
She's projecting a little too far.
ん、当館の主後藤です。
Ginsaku. Or Ginsaku Goto. 50 years old. He is heading the private
新
auction.
売買会はこの後
Okay.
1時間ほど後、正午ちょうどに始めさせて。
Not many people here.
それまではどうぞご自由におくつろぎを。
皆様どうも。琴屋を営んでおります琴宮絹と申します。
Okay, then we got Kinu Kotomiya. She is an antique dealer.
すでに後藤様からお聞きかと思いますが、今回の出し物はいずれも不老長寿に関する品。皆さんの持ち寄った品物を並べて気に入ったものを競り落とすという思考です。自分の品を
It's only like the four of them, though.
他人の品を安く競り落とす腕の見せ所。せいぜい奮闘願います。
いやいや、不老長寿なんてものは大抵毎月なんだ。
By the way, before we start the auction, I know this is all probably a scam. Hold on, I'm gonna put my jacket on. It's kind of cold in here. Okay.
ね、私はそのローマンスに惹かれてるわけですよ。
皆さんどのようなお品をお持ちに気になるわ。節さんは怪奇小説をお集めになってらっしゃるとか。だから人一倍好奇心が旺盛なの。あなたは何を？
You want to see what we brought? Well, have you seen this before?
竜の血です。
Dragon's blood? Obtain your first clue from pressing a button. That is not the first clue that we got from that, but whatever. The item Josui brought to the private auction. There's apparently a legend that says drinking it will make you ageless.
例えば不老になるという伝説は洋の東西を問わずあまたあり、多くの権力者がこれを求めてきました。
竜の血、本物だとしたら貴重なものだ。
本当は豚の血なんだけど。
What the hell? Did she just give it up? The whole reason that he let her in here was to not say that. The only reason you're in here is because he let you come in. And she's like, too bad it's pig's blood. Ha! Are we gonna pretend that the rest of them didn't hear that?
自分のこれはある地方の八幡宮に
Okay. Okay, we'll pretend, I guess. Then we got Masanori Minami. 24 years old medical
収
researcher.
められていたものです。伝説ではかの平の正門公の刀ども。
正門公の。
正門公
The sword of Taira no Masakado. The item Masanori brought to the private auction. It is said that Taira no Masakado head didn't rot after decapitation.
は
That's great. So if you get killed by this sword, your body's gonna stay good forever. That's awesome. That will help you. Just make sure. I mean, they still died, but you just don't rot. I don't know.
首を落とされてもその首が腐らなかったと言います。その正門公の刀ともなればこれも不老にまつわる品の一つと言えるでしょう。
ちょっと持たせて。
Let me hold it. We got Setsu Shoda, 40 years old, collector of strange tales. Okay.
今日は
She said, let's test it out.
誰の血を吸いたがっているのかしら。
節さん。
私が持ってきたのはね。皆さん、時軸の格の好みの伝承はご存知？
Tokijiku.
田島森が常世の国で見つけたというあれですか？
よく知ってるわね。
仕事ですから。
正則さんは医学者で陸軍科学研究所のお仕事もなさってるとか。
Bro works for the army?
身体強化、ひいては不老長寿についての調査と研究をしております。
ある地方にはね、その不老の果実を代々守り続けている家があるんですって。
それは初耳ですね。
ところがその家は没落し、数あった時軸は全て失われてしまった。だけどね、私は偶然にも手に入れてしまったのよ。ほら。
The hell is that? The item Setsu brought to the private auctions. He says it's the fruit of youth from the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi legend. Hold on. From what I remember, I'm all tabbing really quick. From what I remember, like the Tokijiku, like it's based off a real thing. Like it's not a like obviously there's not like a real fruit of immortality, but the Tokijiku, I thought it was literally like some kind of like citrus, like orange. Yeah, the Tokijiku in the legend is supposed to be a Tachibana orange. Yeah, I was like, because that shows up in Somnium files. I was like, I remember. I remember them mentioning that. So if that was a Mandarin, that shit was rotted to its fucking core. Like that shit was just.
取り戻そうとしていた時軸の実でした。
ひょっとしたらひょっとするんじゃないかと思ったわけ。
It's not gonna make you immortal. That's just gonna kill you.
皆さん売り込みがお上手なことで。さて。
He's like, aren't we all so good at scamming each other, guys?
必要な品々はずっと置きっぱなしにしておくわけにもいかない。
Yeah, don't leave all these valuable items laying around. What a shame it would be if any of them got stolen. It's like they're all in on it. None of them believe it's real.
そちらのね、仕方になりますんでね。
ちょっと待った。君の目的は時軸。そうだね。
Why do you think that?
なぜそう思うんですか？
本当
No.
帰らせる。
浄水さん。
ああ、すみません。
No.
さあ、どうぞどうぞこちらへ。
後でしっかりと話してもらうぞ。
Couldn't be me.
ねえ、こんなところに置いておいて大丈夫？
この扉は外から鍵がかけられる。そしてこれは私が厳重に預かっておくので安心してくれたまえ。
これは何ですか？
ああ、触らないで。私の出品物だよ。
随分と大きな。
見せて。
It's a mummy. That's right. The wandering mummy. That was part of the
うかつに扱うと呪われ
The
てし
story.
まうからね。ミイラだ。ミイラを食べると長生きする。
The mummy in the wooden crate. Ginsaku's auction item. Its entire body is wrapped in cloth and it wears a mask. Consuming a mummy grants longevity? I have never heard that in my life.
するって話、君らも聞いたことあるだろう。
Consuming a mummy.
これはただのミイラじゃない。生ける屍と呼ばれている。
A living corpse?
人の血を求めて夜中にさまよっているのを見た者もいるらしい。まあこんな姿になって生きているのが幸せかどうかは別だがね。
さあ戻りましょう。売買会が始まる正午までまだ時間があります。
Anyway, let's get back.
お菓子でもいかが？
Anyone want a snack?
どうする？話すか帰るか。
私は時軸を取り戻したいん
You
です。
do your thing, girl.
あれはもともと私の家にあったものだから。
君の家に？
私の家は少し複雑な事情があるんです。これを持って家を出ろと父から時軸を託されたんです。でもどこに行っていいか分
Did
から
she
ず、
sell it?
そのうち熱が出てお寺の境内で眠ってしまったんです。そして目覚めたら、
時軸はなくなっていた。
はい、
Someone stole a fruit from a homeless girl sleeping in a temple? Jesus Christ.
あちこち探したんですけど見つかりませんでした。
Imagine stealing a piece of fruit from a homeless person.
その時
That's crazy.
この個人売買会のことを教えてくれたんです。もしかしたらって。でも参加するために必要な品物なんて私には用意できるわけもなく。あれは
You could have just brought pig's blood like this guy.
私にとって大切なものなんです。何としても取り戻さないと。
どうやら君と私の目的は同じのようだ。
え？
私も時軸を盗みに来た。売買会に参加するつもりも実はない。ここは一つ私と手を組まないか。協力して時軸を手に入れよう。
Woohoo! Can I really trust him though?
協力させておいて裏切るつもりかも。でも時軸をあなたに渡すわけには。
それはまた後で話し合えばいい。見たところ君はまだ体調も万全じゃなさそうだ。私を敵に回すならそれでも構わないが、その時はすぐにでも皆に真実を話すぞ。
Well, that's not where I was going with that.
でも
That scared the shit out of me. That I thought that someone was behind me in like real life. Why did we hear them so closely?
そんなことは許せん。鍵は渡さん。
大丈夫よ、うまくやるわ。ネズミが荒らしたように見せかけて、あいつらの出品物にちょいと傷をつけてやるだけ。
Talking awfully loudly about stealing everything.
私たちの品に高値がつく。他のものも安く手に入るわ。
ダメだと言っているだろう。わからないのか説。今の君がどれだけ下劣で醜いか。
銀作さん、分かって。私はこの回の噂を流して不老にまつわる品を集めた。それはあなたに少しでも長生きしてほしい。
Oh, bro is wrapped under her fucking finger. She's the worst. She's insanely good at, like, acting bad.
内緒で鍵を渡したことを誰にも知られるんじゃないよ。
Bro really fucking fell over, man. Gensaku gave the storeroom key to Setsu. He said, no one can know. Where else would she get the key from? But okay. Bro really just, like, flopped, man. We're sick?
大丈夫です。時軸を必ず。
He didn't bring us inside?
ごめんなさい。どれくらい気を失ってました。
20分か。
You could have brought us inside.
20分。もうすぐ正午、売買会が始まってしまう。
それより体調はどうだ？
大丈夫です。時軸を手に入れないと。
どうする？私と手を組んだ方が得策だと思う。
Yes, we should work together. Look, most of the time that I got an option to select a choice, it didn't. They basically picked both of them. So I was like, you know, let's work with him, but you know, let's be wary. Like, we just met this guy for the first time. Let's be, you know, a little cautious. And she was like, I can't work with you. And I'm like, that's not what I was saying. Yes, no, we'll work together. Let's not be crazy here. We need help.
わかりました。
I mean, shit, she just passed out for 20 minutes.
ただし、時軸は譲りませんけど。
いいね。勝ち気なのは嫌いじゃない。
We're clearly not doing this on our own. We're not even really allowed in here without him anyway.
節さんは戻ってきていない。まだ保管室にいるんだろう。
保管室には節さんが一人。今なら取り返せます。
How is now our chance? She's in the storeroom. Obviously.
絶好の機会だと思ったのに、すみません。私が気を失ったばっかりに。
誰だ、そこにいるのは。
So stealthy.
あなたたちでしたか。みんなお探しですよ。ここで何をなさってたんですか？
いや、その。
何をなさってたんです？
Do you have any kind of story?
正直に白状しましょう。私たち、節さんが銀作さんからこの部屋の鍵を借りるのを見ていたんですよ。
There you go.
彼女が皆の出品物に何か悪さをするんじゃないかと思い見に来ましたね。
節さんが鍵を？本当ですか？
だけど彼女はもうここにはいないようだ。皆の元へ戻ったんでしょう。
いや、それがどこにもいないんですよ。
いない？銀作さんの部屋にも。
You know what I'm smelling? We've got a locked room murder going on here. We got a locked room murder going on here.
間もなく売買会が始まるというのに、本当にこの中にもいらっしゃらないんですか？
No one can find Setsu and the storeroom is locked?
セツさん、
Hmm.
いらっしゃらないんですか？セツさん。
I'm calling it. Blood splatter on the corridor.
これはまさか血でしょうか？誰かが保管室に閉じ込められている？
Is someone locked in the storeroom? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Ooh. Oh. We got a live mummy, and he's got the sword of immortality.
どうしました？
ミイラがいたんですよ。銀作さんの仮面をつけたミイラ。
手に血まみれの刀を持った。
まさか何かの見間違いじゃないんですか？
いえ、この目で確かに見たんです。保管室の扉の下から赤いシミがあって、それが廊下にずっと続いてて、その先に。
絹さん、出品物を保管室にしまってから今までずっとあなたはこちらに？
いえ、館の中を歩いたり川へ行ったりプラプラと。
I've just been wandering.
それぞれお好きにしてらっしゃいましたよね。
皆さんずっと別々にいたということか。
説はどこ行っちまったんだ。あ、
銀作さん、今までどちらに？
ああ、セツさんがいないんでずっと探してるんですよ。
ミイラに殺されたのかも。触ってはいけないものに触ってしまって罰が当たって、だから呪い殺されたのかも。
銀作さん、保管室の鍵節さんに渡しましたよね。
何のことかな？
見たんですよ。あなたが彼女に鍵を渡すところ。密かに皆の出品物を傷つけ価値を貶めるという算段だったんですよね。
私は反対したんだ。だから説
You did object for about 5 seconds, true.
ない。あれ一本だけだ。
さっき保管室には鍵がかかっていた。私たちは保管室の外でミイラを見た。とすると、
そうか。あのミイラ、セツさんから鍵を奪ったんだ。そして保管室の鍵をかけた。
ちょっと待って。さっきからミイラがどうしたって？
銀作さんのあれ、本当に生ける屍かもしれないんですよ。
We're getting into the juicy. We need to find Setsu before anything. We need to see if she's alive.
とにかくまずはセツさんを見つけないと。
She could be faking her disappearance slash death right now. She could be in the mummy outfit. As far as we know. We don't have a body yet.
頼りになりそうな男は君ぐらいしかいないじゃないか。
You know?
頼むよ。
わかりました。
かった？
館の中をくまなく調べてきたんですが、
Didn't find anything.
保管室は？
見てきましたけど、中までは鍵がかかってたので。
We need to get into the storeroom. I'm not worried about the mummy right now.
保管室を確認しに行きませんか？みんなで。
そうだな。鍵を壊せるものを持っていこう。
Like, I'm really like, I don't know what to think about the mummy, so I don't even want to think about it. So, okay, so let's assume Setsu's dead. So we have a problem here. Oh, maps. How do you get to the... From the kitchen is how you get to the basement. We have a problem here. The problem is... So Setsu's dead. So, let's assume whoever killed her was dressed up as the mummy, because that, like, the mummy, I'm not gonna go, like, we're going no supernatural, because you gotta be, you know, you don't ever fall into that line of thinking, or then you're trapped. So, the case was made to look like there was a mummy, but maybe there wasn't any mummy. The other thing you could think of is maybe that there was a human actually in the mummy, like dressed up as a mummy in there when he showed it off. So there could be a person that we don't know that is here yet. A third party, basically. Because the problem that I see immediately is that when we saw the mummy alive, the only people that were not there was Setsu, Ginsaku, and Kinu. Those three. Like, already 50% of the, like, alibis are taken. And then you can't, it's hard to really count Setsu in there because obviously she was killed. So then you have only Ginsaku or Kinu that could have done it. If the mummy is not a third party. Technically, well... There's one other thing that I could say, but it's kind of a lot, is when we first saw the mummy, Setsu was alive. Okay? And Setsu was dressed up as the mummy. Okay? We then go send someone to look around the manor alone. Masanori goes alone and looks around. Let's say somehow Setsu and Masanori came together. They came to this manor together. Even though Ginsaku and her have some kind of meeting, Setsu and Masanori came together. So they knew each other. So, say Setsu had some deal with Masanori going on in the backlog, and they plan to meet up. Setsu scares them as the mummy. Masanori goes and investigates, and that's when he kills her. Because he gets the alibi of him seeing the mummy with the rest of the group. Right? Like, he is confirmed to have been exploring on his own for a long period of time. I think that is my best guess right now. Oh, here, see this right here says, one theory proposes that the Tokijiku was a Tachibana citrus fruit. We got tons of other shit in here. I wish they told me when I got these analysis things, but whatever. Okay, that's my current hypothesis, is that my current biggest suspect is Masanori. Let's say that. Blood is emptied out. Sword is taken out of the scabbard. Storeroom in disarray. Complete mess. Auction items had been tampered with and objects were strewn about. Mm-hmm.
Mira.
They don't even care about Setsu.
ミイラ。ただのミイラですよね。でもさっき見たのは一体。
The mummy abandoned at the end of the corridor. It was carrying the key to the storeroom. The mummy that we saw was Setsu.
とにかく警察に。
待て。お互い調べられたらまずいんじゃないか。あらぬ疑いをかけられかねない。
逃げるんですか？
今逃げたら犯人だと思われる。
じゃあどうすれば。
どの道警察は呼ぶことになるだろう。
でもそしたら私たち
だから私たちが見つけるんだ。警察が来る前に犯人と犯罪の確たる証拠を。
確たる証拠。
今日何があったのか、どこで誰が何をしていたのか。
I think I have
些細
it.
なことも思い出すんだ。手がかりはきっとある。犯人が分かれば時軸のありかも分かるはずだ。
It was Masanori. It had to be. Had to be. In my mind.
The 被害者は怪奇小説収集家の節さん。鍵のかかった地下の保管室で刃物によって首を切られて死んでいた。凶器はおそらくミイラが手にしていた血まみれの刀。
そのミイラを私たちは事件の前後に目撃している。ミイラの手には刀の他に保管室の鍵も握られていた。
ミイラが殺人を犯したような今回の事件、果たして真相はいかなるものなのか。
I know it. I know it. I think I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Clues that were missed during the incident. This is surprisingly high quality. Yeah, like when this came out, like I mean, this was like $60 when it came out, which is why I didn't get it immediately, but I heard so many good things about it. It's like, oh, like this is a legitimately good FMV game, like legitimately good story, good, you know, like acting, like the mystery is like high quality, like yeah, like you can make a good FMV game. Who would have thought? I think the thing that makes this even better than... So I really like the FMV games that... I think it's like a British studio that makes them. But that like the European studio. I do like those games, even though they are very cheesy. But I think what makes this one like stronger is that it's more on the movie part, where this feels like you're just playing a movie. Like those games, you know how you can like click around and click on things in the background and stuff. I think that kind of makes it worse, because you're filming all these like little short scenes of them being like, oh, look at this item. Oh, look at this. Instead of just like filming scenes of like a movie or something like that, you know? Like when it's those short little snippets, it just like, or a lot of the times they have like a dialogue tree where you can pick what you say and then you say something and then they react to that. Like, so you have to have like all these different like short little scenes of them saying like one word. I mean, that makes it nice for, what is it? Makes it nice for the player because you get a lot of choice, but then I don't know, it does kind of like weaken the story a bit when you have to write so many things. Anyway, you can get a flash of insight for clues that you did not find in the story. There's a limit to insight charges, but you'll recover 1 charge per 6 hypotheses. Okay. I feel like I have a good handle on what was happening. What was that mummy? The mummy was seen in the basement corridor of Ginsaku Goto's estate. What I don't understand right now is what the like placement of the cubes is. Like, why is, like, I don't know, that confuses me. They must have a special relationship. Ginsaku and Setsu. What was that mummy? The mummy was seen in the basement. What could it have been? I think it was none of these. Oh, hey. I'm like... I want to say it was Setsu. What was that mummy? There was blood, but the blood splatter... The mummy killed Setsu. Okay, now we're at the point where we have a billion options. What could it have been? I mean, the mummy was seen in the corridor. Can I put this here? Oh, this can only go up top? Is that what I'm saying? I'm confused. Why can I not? Am I crazy? The mummy in the wooden crate. Do they want me to insight? A living corpse. The mummy's bandages? The mummy's mask. Okay, they were like... Okay, they were being extremely literal. The mummy was... You can either say it was a living corpse right here, or it's made of the mummy's bandages and the mummy's mask. As in, it wasn't actually the mummy. Okay, I see what okay. I was very confused with what they were talking about there. Someone was yes, that was again, right? Like I'm like, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how you want me to say it. I'm like, yes. Why wasn't someone disguised as a mummy one of the choices? You're driving me crazy. The mummy wore a mask and was covered in bandages. Yes, yep. Its face and body are covered, so it's an easy disguise. The moving mummy we saw must have been someone in disguise. Yes, that is my hypothesis. I'm not even gonna put in the other one that it was a living corpse, because we're not going there. That's not what I think. Oh, and we've got, oh God. Okay, no, we do not need the next one. We are ready to move forward. Was someone disguised as the mummy? Yes. Now, the mummy did not kill Setsu. Everyone was gathered at the hall. No. Bandages and rags in the wooden crate. I need to know, how do you want me to tell you that it was Setsu? Oh, maybe key was given to Setsu in secret? Setsu received the key. No. Mummy in the wooden crate. Wooden crate. Everyone's surprised at the mummy. What do you want me to put here? I can't even choose Setsu. Okay, let's try to work our way backwards, maybe. Why would someone don a mummy disguise? To hide the alibi. Everyone's surprised at the mummy. Yeah, I'm like... Someone wanted to shock everyone with the mummy? Kinda. Well, yes. Yes. When Ginsaku revealed his mummy in the basement storeroom, everyone was shocked. Noticing this, someone put on the disguise as a prank. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. God damn it. No. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. They wanted to... Yes, they needed the mummy to be seen in the corridor. I'm like... Someone made it look like the mummy was alive. No. If the mummy was saw in the basement was a disguise, there must have been some purpose to it. Someone wanted us to make the think... No, that's not why. I mean, well, kind of, but no. Someone made the mummy look like the killer. Yes. That is what we wanted. If the mummy was saw in the basement was good, there must have been a purpose. Someone wanted us to think the mummy killed Setsu. Yes. We're working backwards-ish. Not all hypotheses are correct. Some will confound your reasoning. Yeah, I know. What was used for the disguise? Tampered auction items, kind of. The bandages and rags in the wooden crate. The mummy's bandages were not needed. Wooden crate the mummy was in was filled with rags. Someone used those rags to create a mummy disguise. They didn't need to undo the bandages from the actual mummy. Yes, that is true. Because they took it off and there was still a mummy there later. I actually don't think I need the other ones. That is what I think. What did the killer use in the murder? Where is the bloody sword? They use, I mean, where you want me to find the actual sword? The sword of Tyra... Now, see, this one could be a... This is where they could get me. I don't know for sure what the weapon that killed her was. The sword did have blood on it. Killer must have used the sword to kill her. Yes, it's possible, but... Where was Setsu killed? Well, now we're getting now, I think she was killed. I mean... in the corridor. Well, no. She wasn't killed in the corridor. No, she was not. That was fake. Because the blood splatter, she's alive when we see the blood splatter. In my opinion. In my opinion, that was made to look like she was already dead. Unless... Oh my god, I didn't even think about this. Unless someone else was working with Masanori. And at this point... blood was driven from the murder weapon. Unless... because I still think it's Masanori. Unless the... Kinu... Can I open up this? Unless Kinu was working with Masanori, and she was dressed as the mummy. I don't think it was Ginsaku. It doesn't make sense for him to do it. But Kinu possibly. But I don't... But we don't know enough about, like, I don't know if they have any pre-existing relationship. Are there any clues pointing to the scene of the crime? There's the blood splatter, but I think that's someone leaving the scene of the crime. I think they were killed in the... Dude, we have a billion clues. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here. I think she was killed in the storeroom for sure. Pool of blood in the storeroom. Just a couple drops is not enough. Yes, she was killed in the storeroom. Pool of blood. It's too much blood. The drops were from the sword. From the sword leaving, which would be the mummy. But then I think Setsu was... But I thought Setsu was the mummy. Oh, Jesus. Ginsaku had the key. Is he the killer? He did not have the key. He gave the key to Setsu. Huh? The key the mummy was holding? Ginsaku wouldn't have given the mummy the key? I'm so confused. Ginsaku secretly gave Setsu the key. But the mummy had the key. This would place suspicion on Ginsaku. No, it wouldn't. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. No, it wouldn't. That's not how that works. That's absolutely not how that works. If Ginsaku was the killer, he would have taken the key. Ginsaku left the key on purpose. Ginsaku gave Setsu the key. After that, the mummy was seen with the key. Where are we going with this? I don't understand. What's happening? If Ginsaku explained that the key ended up with the killer, he could divert suspicion, which is why he left it at the scene. Wait, no. I don't know. Okay, so never mind. I do think it's this one. Because he... Yes. Ginsaku is not the killer. In my head. I'm getting lost. What happened in the storeroom? Tampered auction items. Storeroom in disarray. There we go. I'm like, both are true. The killer was trying to hide evidence. Possibly. It was already a mess. After killing Setsu, the killer left evidence in the storeroom. They must have ransacked the room to hide that evidence. Possibly. The killer and Setsu got into a scuffle. No. I don't think it's that. When we entered, it was already a mess. The killer attacked Setsu. She must have resisted. No, nope. No, that is not what happened. We've unlocked inside again. What happened in here? Tokijiku is gone. Small box containing Tokijiku. Mummy killed Setsu. Everyone gathered at the auction. No. That's obviously Setsu. What happened in the storeroom? I'm like, how do I pick the killing? The mummy killed Setsu? The bloody sword the mummy was holding? Okay, well let's work our way back again. What did the killer use in the murder? The bloody sword. Let's get some more here so we can get rid of some. The vial of dragon's blood. Oh, that's what the drops of blood was. That's how they got the blood drops. That to fake make it seem like she was dead already. Now we're see. She was killed with the Tokijiku box? No, I don't think that's true. Big enough to be used as a blunt weapon. Sure. Okay. We just need to get rid of some of these clues to get some of the good ones back out. No, that's obviously not what she was killed with. The mummy killed her. Okay, with what? The sword. I don't even know where some of these would go. The mummy in the wooden crate. Setsu was killed by the curse of the mummy. I love that you could totally play it as just like, this was all supernatural. That's so good. The killer could have made her touch the mummy and get cursed, and she got killed by the mummy's curse. That must have been what happened. Can I say she was killed by a living corpse? She was killed by the wooden crate. Oh my god, that is an option. She was suffocated. No, she was not suffocated. There's a pool of blood. It could be fake, I guess. But no, the vial of pig's blood was not enough to make that pool of blood. That pool of blood was the real crime, and the other thing was fake to make it look like she was killed outside. These go anywhere here? What's this last one? Dragon's blood? That is the last one. Killer made Setsu drink dragon's blood. It wouldn't have killed her. It's pig's blood. There was blood on the mouth of the rags, though. But again, I think that was... It's a red herring type thing. Dragon's blood was used to make bloodstains. Oh my god, so I did need that. Yes, I do think that happened. Yes. Okay, so you know what? It's good to solve all of these because you don't know how many of these they want you to use. I think both of these are true right here. This and this, I think, are true. Both of these. Okay. Oh, I'm cooking all right. Now the problem is... Okay, let's put this one. That's right. We found this one from using the insight thing. We can just put this one there. The mummy was alive. No, obviously not true. But we just need to get rid of some of these damn clues. You know what? Plus, I just realized every time we do these, we're getting more insight so that if we ever do get stuck, we can just place them around. Because I just realized that, like, right here, this is my insight. I have a ton of insight. Oh my god, that unlocked a new thing. Okay, I was playing the game wrong. They want you to solve everything. They want you to have every option available. So this one, was someone disguised as the mummy? Yes. I'm gonna use my insight because I'm confused on what they want me to put here. I don't think it was any of these three. Ginsaku was disguised as the mummy. I don't think that's true. I think it was Setsu. But that's not an option, which, I mean, you would immediately think that means I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Ginsaku was late and could have taken off the mummy disguise. No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. It could have been her. That is the one that it could have been her. Possibly. It could have been Kinu. She is the only one that I will consider. A secret path? Now we're getting a little much. That makes me immediately think that it's not her at all. That's a little far-fetched. The secret path? Oh my god, we have a... Oh, now we have access to the truth, possibly. Well, if we wanted to, but hold on. We're not done cooking yet. Take me back. Was someone disguised as the mummy? Everyone gathered at the entrance hall? No one at the entrance hall was the mummy. Yes, yes, yes. See, that makes no sense to me as the option. After seeing the mummy, we hurried to the entrance hall. Everyone appeared soon after. No one there would have had time to take the disguise off. Yes, 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 yes. No one at the entrance hall was the mummy, because it was Setsu. They just won't let me pick that as an option. Yes. Motherfucker, yes. That is the one I wanted the whole time. Now let's just slot him in for some insight here. Masanori, no, obviously impossible. He was right with us when we saw the mummy. He's literally, you can see him right there on the left. Was that really Masanori with us when we saw that he had a body double? No, 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 that is a rule in detective games. You are not allowed to do that. That is a rule. You cannot have twins or something like that unless previously stated. No, that is a rule that you're not supposed to break. Okay, anyway. We're back here. What was used for the disguise? What do we even possibly have left to use here? The key? I mean, I have like nothing to... The dragon's blood? Tampered auction items. The Tokijiku is gone. The bloody sword? The bloodstained sword was to instill fear. The red liquid, no. Wait, yes. Yes. I think. I'm getting lost in my own hypothesis now. What is this last one? What was used for the disguise? I mean, the key was there. The Tokijiku? The Tokijiku wasn't anywhere near the person. The Tokijiku wasn't used in the disguise, obviously. So why is that an option? The mummy disguise didn't require the Tokijiku, but it was missing. There must be some other reason the Tokijiku disappeared. Well, yeah, but what does that have to do with that? What was the purpose of the mummy? I knew that was going to be one of them, even though it makes no sense for me. The mummy wanted the fruit of youth. No. Setsu brought the fruit of youth. It may have killed... No, because the mummy was Setsu. No, that's not right. I'm like losing my mind. Some of these make no sense to me at all. It was wandering the night in search of human blood. Yeah, we can just choose that. That is if for some reason you think this is actually supernatural. Let me say it in red. There's no magic. No, that's not how it was. What was the purpose of the mummy? Consuming it gives you longevity. That's really one of them? The mummy wanted to make others immortal. The mummy wanted immortal companions. It's none of these. What? What happened in the storeroom? Setsu received... No, that's not what happened. Setsu tampered with the items in the storeroom. Okay. Setsu tampering with the items... Like, look, in my mind, that... Oh my god. What happened in the storeroom? Setsu receives the key from Ginsaku. When I read that, I go, no, she didn't. She got the key from him in his office, not in the storeroom. And then it immediately changes the text and it says she tampered with the items. I know that that's what she did. Is there another... Okay, yeah, I was like, oh my god, there's mysteries on mysteries. We're not done yet, baby. Oh my fucking goodness. Okay, so the thing is, what was Setsu planning? Why did Ginsaku give Setsu the key? Okay, this one's easy. They had another relationship. We know this. Ginsaku loves Setsu. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty obvious. Pretty much. I think that one's pretty like Occam's razor. Kind of just right out there. Is this gonna be the other option? He was afraid of violence. That's so funny. Gensaku was afraid of her. No, that's... This game would be hell for people with bad social cues. Like, people that have, like, bad social awareness, this game would, like, fuck them. Like, they'd be like, yeah, she slapped him, like, he's terrified. She wanted to stop the private auction. No, obviously not. No, nope, we heard what her plan was, and I don't even think she was lying. Steal the auction items. No, also not true. Could she have tampered with the items? No. Well, but why would she steal the Tokijiku? That was, she brought that. She wanted to eat the Tokijiku? I'm losing. I can't wait to like start putting all this together in the real hypothesis. I'm gonna have a billion options here when we start putting these hypotheses together. There's so many. She couldn't bear to part with her own auction item. Wanted to hide the Tokijiku. This one's confusing me because I don't think any of these are right. That one's confusing me because I don't think she wanted to hide it. I think she was I think she wanted to sell it and it to sell more. So these two don't make any sense to me. And I don't think she wanted to steal any of them. And I don't think she wanted to stop the auction. So like this whole one confuses the shit out of me. I think her motives were pretty like out there, like right in the open. Like what she said was what she wanted to do. She wanted to tamper with the items and sell her stuff for a higher price. And okay, well, the truth is clear. Let's start piecing these together. That's a whole lot of... Man, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. What? Oh god, what? What's intriguing is the scene of the crime, things the killer used for the murder, the mummy, or others. What do you mean? Others? The mummy? I think what's most curious is the mummy. Who the mummy was. Because I think it was Setsu. So I'm gonna go with this one. Now, I don't want the game to fuck me. Because I feel like when I select this, they're gonna think I think the mummy is real. I don't. I just hope that they know what I'm thinking. Of all the mysteries, which do you find the most unusual? Okay. Was someone disguised as the mummy? This, yes. Why would someone don a mummy disguise? No. Well, to hide the what was you? Someone disguised as the mummy. What hypothesis can you form from that mystery? No one at the entrance hall was the mummy, for me. I see. We can't possibly accept that the mummy is still alive. The mummy we saw moving in the basement corridor must have been someone in disguise. Whatever their objective may be, the fact that someone used a mummy disguise is crucial to this case. I agree. Great reasoning. Are there any other thoughts? No?
推理はまとまったか？
ええ、これまでに導き出した仮説の中に答えは必ずある。
I think? That was weird the way that they set that up. I don't know.
もちろん売買から
I feel like there was a ton of options there. Like I could have gone a billion different ways.
聞かれるだろうがそれが終わったら帰りなさい。
いえ、少しお話をさせてください。セツさんを殺害した犯人について。おそらくこの中に犯人が。
Maybe I'm gonna start putting it together right here.
だって
一つ一つ整理してお話しさせてください。まず、
ちょっと待って。素人が探偵気取り？いい加減な憶測で犯人呼ばわりされたら迷惑です。
私たちの中に犯人がいるんだな。
Among Us!
もし間違っていたら冗談では済まんぞ。それでも話すというならいいだろう。聞こうじゃないか。
ありがとうございます。
Alright, let's piece this
ま
together.
ず、私たちが見たミイラについてです。個人売買会が始まる正午の少し前、私とこちらの女水さんと、それから正則さん、私たちは保管室へと行きました。そして血まみれの刀を持ったミイラを目撃したんです。いえ、その時は気が動転してそう思ったのですが、今冷静になって思い返してみると、あれはきっと。
Okay. That mummy, the mummy was not alive. Someone was disguised as the mummy. Yes. Definitely.
あれはきっと誰かの変装だったんです。
そうか。そりゃそうだ。
そうか。犯人はセツさんを殺害した後、ミイラに変装して我々の目の前に現れた。
だとしたら、ミイラを目撃した時に談話室に
No, he's redirecting. He's trying to redirect.
あの時談話室にいたのは絹さんお一人。お二人と自分はミイラの。
He's redirecting. He's redirecting.
ということは。
He's trying to direct. He's no. Don't listen to this motherfucker. He's trying to direct away from the no.
何よバカなこと。
だってあなただけよ。
No. He's leading. He's leading.
現れることができたのは。
犯人はこの人なんですか？
No.
銀作さんは
Not the killer. He's not the killer.
銀作さんは犯人ではありません。ミイラに変装したのも銀作さんではありませんでした。
Thank you. Don't.
なぜそう言えるの？ミイラに変装できた人は彼以外にはいないのよ。
Not true.
銀作さんが犯人でない理由、それは。
The mummy, the key,
銀作さんが犯人
is the hardest form of evidence.
それはミイラが鍵を持っていたからです。セツさんの遺体を発見した後、廊下の奥でミイラが見つかりました。その手には鍵が握られていたんです。
どういうことです？
いいですか？銀作さんにとって節さんに鍵を貸したということは誰にも知られたくない秘密でした。銀作さんが犯人ならミイラに鍵を持たせるわけがありません。必ず回収したはずです。でないと鍵の保管者である銀作さんが真っ先に疑われてしまいますから。
なるほど、確かにそうね。
勘弁してくれ。
ミイラは銀作さんではなかった。では誰だったのか。たった一人だけミイラに変装できた人がいるんです。それは
Don't say it was Kinu. It wasn't her. No. No.
たった一人ミイラに変装できた人。その人物は
I'm like, please, for the love of God, just let me select Setsu herself.
いないって意味がわからんのだが。
ここにはいないあの人。そう。
Yes!
殺された節さんです。
Please tell me I'm like Giga Brain and I solved it all before.
大事なのはそこです。節さんは一体いつ殺されたのか。
She was killed after we saw the mummy.
節さんはミイラ騒ぎのあった正午より後に殺害されたんです。
待ってください。さっき犯行時刻は
No.
騒ぎの前という結論になった。
Nope, 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 nope,
その時間
nope.
は全ての人が自由に行動できた
That
ということが
motherfucker did it. He's trying to lead.
節さんも含めて。
じゃあミイラを目撃する前、保管室の鍵がかかっていたのは
ミイラに変装した節さんがかけたんです。節さんはミイラに変装して保管室の外で私たちが来るのを待っていたんです。
どうしてそんなことを？
セツさんが保管室を荒らしたのは皆の出品物の価値を下げ、相対的に自分の出品物の価値を上げようとしたのでしょう。ミイラに変装して姿を現したのは呪いの信憑性を高め、落札価格を釣り上げるためだったのでしょう。曰く付きの品ほど人は惹かれるものです。
銀作さんのミイラ、正則さんの刀、女水さんの龍の血。皆さんの出品物で節さんは生ける屍を演じた。
そしてミイラの変装を解いて何食わぬ顔で私たちと合流するつもりだった。
でも殺されてしまった。
ミイラの正体は節さん。
Bro knows he's
節
trapped.
さんは正午までは生きていましたから、犯行時刻は正午過ぎ。そう考えると犯人はおのずと一人に絞られます。そう、節さんを殺害した犯人は
It was Masanori, no doubt.
節さんを殺害した犯人は正則さん、あなたですよね。ミイラ騒ぎがあった後、私たちは全員この談話室に集合しました。売買会が始まる時間。しかし節さんは戻ってこない。そこで正則さんは節さんを探しに来ました。一人になれたのはあなただけ。談話室を出たあなたは保管室へ行き、節さんを殺害した。そして節さんから鍵を奪い、保管室を閉め、持ち出したミイラを廊下の奥に放置した。すべてを終え、談話室に戻った。
違いますか？
自分が保管室に行った時、扉は開いていました。中にはミイラの変装を解く彼女がいました。出品物は無残に荒らされて、これはどういうことだと詰め寄りました。でも彼女は何も答えず、いきなり自分に掴みかかってきて、もみ合いとなり、思わずあの刀で。
I accidentally unsheathed the sword and stabbed her.
その後はあなたが言った通りです。セツさんが起こしたミイラ騒ぎを利用すれば、自分に疑いの目が向かないと思い、不老長寿について研究をしているというのは嘘です。本当はある人に雇われて時
Everyone was here for the fruit.
3日ほど前、セツさんからこの回の話を聞きましてね。ひょっとしたら時軸が出品されるかもしれないと期待して参加していたんです。
She brought it, didn't she?
競り落とすつもりでいましたが、もし落札できなくても帰りの夜道を襲って奪えばいい、そう考えていました。
時軸だけがまだ見つかっていません。
Now this one I don't know. This one is like kind of impossible to say. He should have it. But he could have hidden it, but he should be the one that has it.
あなたがお持ちですよね。あれはもともと私のものなんです。それを誰かに奪われて。
取ったのはセツさんでしょ。銀作さん。
Okay, no, but I'm so confused because the fruit should be the only one that wasn't tampered with. Setsu brought the fruit. She wouldn't have tampered with her own item. Why would she steal her own item?
あなたもご存知だったのでは？
That or it's a fake fruit.
返していただけませんか？
もうありませんよ。
Huh?
手に入れてすぐ表にいる使いの者に渡しました。
嘘です。じゃあなんでその時逃げなかったんですか？
逃げれば犯人だと自白するようなことでしょう。だからあえてここに残ったんです。まあ裏目に出てしまいましたけど。
あなたを雇ったある人とは誰なんです？もう隠していても何の得もない。
赤椿だったかな。
You think?
ただ使いの者にそう聞いただけで会ったことは一度もない。本名かどうかも知りませんよ。
I'm gonna assume it's not their real name. Scarlet Camellia? I'm not sure if that's their real name. Oh, really?
やがて警視庁から巡査が到着し、南正則は逮捕されました。私の家は代々時軸を榊という家から譲り受けてきました。そして100年ごとの桜参りで選ばれた者だけが食べていた。しかしその榊家が時軸を狙う何者かによって滅ぼされてしまったんです。私の家にもたった一つ残っていたのですが、その事件を受けて時軸の存在を 公にしないように隠してきました。それを父が私に託したんです。
今すぐこれを持って屋敷を出るんだ。
Gen A.
私の父は体が弱くて部屋にこもりがちで、でも私と顔を合わせるときはいつも優しかった。そんな父があの時ばかりは張り詰めた空気をまとっていて逆らえませんでした。父はよくいつまでも老いずにいるというのは人としてあるべき生き方ではないと話していました。おそらく父は
Well, this is the year that someone's supposed to eat the fruit.
時軸を私に託した。
Like this in 1922.
その赤椿とやらから絶対に取り返さないと。
しかし何者かもまだわからない。危険じゃないか。
でもこのまま引き下がるわけにはいきません。
なかなか頑固だな。
父にも言われたことがあります。母譲りだって。と言っても幼い頃に生き別れて、私は母の記憶がないんですけどね。私が頑固だと言われたのは小説家になりたいと言い張ったからなんです。
小説家？
はい。いつか私が書いた小説を誰かに読んでほしい。読者に会って感想を聞いてみたい。そんな憧れがあるんです。でもうちでは皆に反対されました。結婚して子供を産め、志島家は医学の家系なんだからなんて言われて。
Shijimas are all doctors.
時代は変わる。その頑固さ。
Well, 100 years later, they're all still doctors, so.
ジョスイさん、いい人ですね。でもあなたはどうして時軸を狙っていたんですか？普通の人なら知ってるものではないはず。
Huh? He had that shit in his sleeve?
私のとは少し違う。あなたも時軸を？
私はある事情があってこれを守りながら赤椿を探している。君の言っていた榊家もその赤椿に滅ぼされたんだ。
He's part of the rival family.
君のお父さんは正しい。こいつには関わるな。不老は死を呼ぶ。皮肉な話だがね。
I always wonder how those sleeves work. Are there like some kind of like pockets or folds in there? Like that? Is that how do they keep stuff in there?
おじさま？
Ha! And the ripples continue.
それはおじの志島永山。
Doctor holds the real power in Shijima.
長浜十和子さんでした。
Aizan's lover.
あちこち探し回ったぞ。
ちょっと私の前で吸わないでよ。
ああ、そうだったな。さあ、
See, he just puts them in there too. Like there must be some kind of pocket or something in there.
私ではなくて時軸を取り返しに来たんでしょ。
おい、やしろ!
Chase her down. Insane hiding spot. God, can you imagine laying on the ground in that kimono? Fuck. Can't get that shit dirty. Just hide. They already missed. They're not gonna find. Oh, we're just gonna pass out here, actually.
草加女水、そう名乗ったこの人物が一体何者なのかは分かりませんでした。でも家に帰ることもできない私はこの人を頼るしかなかったのです。
Her like narcolepsy is really gonna. I'm goaded. 100, 100, 100. Yes. Put me on the fucking leaderboard. That's what I'm fucking talking about. No mistakes. Detective mastery. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think honestly, like, streaming all these games, I've gotten so much better at like this. I mean, I was doing pretty good at Golden Idol, and I mean, like, I had it solved before we even went through the clues. I had the whole thing figured. Well, I didn't have the blood trail figured out. To be fair, I didn't have the blood trail figured out. But I had time of murder, I had person, I was absolutely cooking. Unfortunately, that will be the end today. It has to be a shorter stream. I'm supposed to get a delivery today that I need to be like here for. So I don't want to go much longer because I don't know when they're gonna come or like how long it's gonna take me to, you know, like, I don't know if I have to help them or whatever. So yeah, I don't want to have to like get up. No, I'm getting a bed. I'm getting a bed. So yeah, I don't want to have to get up and go in the middle of any of this. So this is a great stopping point. Super cool game though. I mean, like, I love detective games. I love FMV. This is pretty damn good. Yeah, I definitely want to continue this game. This is very much up my alley. Thanks for watching today. That will be it. I'm gonna run. Bye-bye.